Hello, and welcome to a very special August new releases episode of Dear Rach and Soph. I'm Rachel Johns, and I'm here with the fabulous.
Sophie Green, hello.
We're both in pink today, which is
Ah,
actually not that unusual because we
it's
both
not.
like pink. Anyway, this is going to be just a quick episode telling you what fabulous books are out in Australia this month. So, do you want to take it away, Sophie?
Okay, so I've categorized them for this month, and the first one we have is so this is historical fiction category. The first title is Until the Red Leaves Fall by Alli Parker, published by HarperCollins. Alli is the author of the best-selling and much loved At the Foot of the Cherry Tree, and Until the Red Leaves Fall is another engrossing and moving novel of courage and conviction. And I should also say that the books we're reading out are the ones that we know about, mostly that writers have told us about. If you are a writer or you know of a book that's coming out
Yes.
and you'd like us to read it out in these new releases episodes, you can email me at sophiegreenbooks@gmail.com, or you can DM us or comment or whatever you like, just to let us know. So we're crowdsourcing the information because it can be tricky to find out what's coming out, which is partly why we're doing this episode.
Mm.
So Rach, next book for you.
Oh, before we go into that, I just wanted to say that I did this episode myself last month, and I'm appalled that we haven't had lots of people saying how brilliant a job I did. So anyway,
Listeners slash viewers, that's your cue. Please give Rach some adoration.
I thought it was, so good. Anyway,
It was good.
we,
I enjoyed
we
it.
have the next book is called The Daughters of Batavia, which I'm really interested in because I've heard a lot about the Batavia shipwreck living in WA. So I want to get a copy of this one. The author is Stefanie Koens, and it's published by HarperCollins. And it's a woman searching for answers in her own life finds them and much more in the wreckage and haunting stories of the Batavia shipwreck. The powerfully moving historical debut from the winner of the Banjo Prize for Fiction for fans of Natasha Lester, Lauren Chater, and Tia Cooper. So yes, the Banjo Prize is HarperCollins fiction prize. So very keen to read this one, and I do love a shipwreck story. So yeah,
Oh,
I'm excited.
okay. That could be up your alley then. Also in historical fiction, we have the new book by Kelly Rimmer. A lot of you will know Kelly Rimmer. This book is called The Midnight Estate. It is published by Hachette, and it is a haunting mystery of a family's darkest secrets from a worldwide best-selling author, because Kelly is published overseas very successfully. So congratulations to her on the new book.
Okay, and the next one we have one that we've actually talked to the author about, and both of us cover quoted this book. I
Yes.
don't have my copy here,
Nor do I.
for some reason.
Bad deal, guys. But we do have the whole episode.
We do have a whole episode, so you can, and we've already launched that one, I think.
Yes, we
So
have.
you
That's out. Yeah.
can go back and listen to it. So I'm talking about The Life Experiment by the wonderful Jess Kitching. This is published by Simon and Schuster. And that's all we've got for you, but we've got a whole episode. So, I think I should do the next one too,
I
because
think you
it's a
should.
bit weird. Like, so apparently there's an author called Sophie Green. I haven't read much of her, don't know anything about her, but got sent this book, Lessons in Love at the Seaside Hotel. Looks pretty cute. Anyway, it's about a hairdressing salon in the 80s. I actually have read it, and I'm about to talk to you about it. So
That's right. As soon as we finish recording
go
this,
out and grab your copy of Lessons in Love at the Seaside Hotel by our own
Seaside Salon, right?
salon. We had a hotel. You had a hotel before, didn't you?
Last year.
Yeah. See, salon, hotel. I'm thinking some hotels you can get your hair done. So
That's very true.
okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's by Sophie Green and published by Hachette.
Okay, so the next one under general fiction, maybe a bit of literary fiction, is The Visitor by Rebecca Starford, published by Allen and Unwin. It is a haunting novel about the ghosts we can't outrun from the best-selling author of The Imitator.
Ooh. And now we're into some crime fiction.
Surprisingly, only one crime novel this month that
I
I've
know,
thought
that is
about, but
crazy because crime seems to be, having quite the moment. So this title is Stillwater, and it's by Tanya Scott. It's published by Allen and Unwin. And we've got a little teaser. Luke thought he'd left his violent past behind in this suspenseful debut crime thriller for fans of Lee Child and Jane Harper. And Jane Harper has actually cover quoted it, and she says, "A thrilling Australian debut full of heart and crackling with tension."
now, the next book that's out is one that we have also done an episode of. At the time we're recording, the episode is not out yet, and it is with Patrick Lenton
Such a
and
good book.
Such a great book called In Spite of You. It is a rom-com, or as Patrick said, a com-rom, and it's published by Pantera Press. A gloriously spiky, uplifting, thoroughly modern take on a classic rom-com. In Spite of You will have you falling in love and in spite over and over again. And we both love this book. We love chatting to Patrick. So if you
Yes.
just want something that is gloriously funny and lovely, and there's so many sweet bits as well, then In Spite of You is the book.
Read the book and then go listen to the episode we did with Patrick. Is that
Yeah.
out yet?
No,
Golly.
not yet.
No.
We've got a huge backlog, Rach.
Coming soon,
Coming
people's
soon.
coming
Like we
soon,
banked a
and
lot of
it's
we banked a lot
so
of
much
content.
fun.
Yeah.
Okay, the next book, you can hold it up, Soph, while I read it. Oh no, you can read it because I've got the next one.
Oh, okay. Okay. We're doing things on the fly here. So it's Lights, Camera, Love by Natalie Murray. It is a romance published by Allen and Unwin. It's a sizzling, grumpy meets sunshine romance that explores the notions of belonging, trust, hope, and finding the kind of love that you never imagined you could have, from the author of Love Just In.
Um, and I was gonna say something about that. Oh, I just love a grumpy sunshine. You
Well, there
know,
you go.
in fiction, not in real life. No one wants a grumpy hero in real life. I don't know, the hero might be the grumpy one in this one. I love it when they twist the trope too. The next book I'm super excited about. It's called In the Long Run. In the Long Run. I'm holding up a copy of the advanced reading copy. It's by my friend. Spoiler. I mean, not spoiler. What am I trying to say?
Look, I think it's just a declaration of
That's
potential
it.
bias.
Yes, potential bias. It's by my friend Emma Mugglestone. She is the fantastic, fantastic person and a fantastic writer. And it's interesting. The genre here is called Run Club Romance. Now, that is actually a thing these days, like hockey
Yeah.
romance.
Okay,
We've
I didn't
had,
know that. There we
what was
go.
the other thing? Oh, Formula One romance is happening. Run Club is becoming a thing too. So Emma got in early. And this book is published by Penguin Random House. And the little teaser is love is a marathon, not a sprint. In this fake dating meets friends to lovers romance for fans of Tessa Bailey, Ali Hazelwood, and Elle Kennedy. And I have read a fair chunk of this one um, because I love Emma, and also there's a little bit of story behind how Emma got this one published that involves me. And I'm looking forward to finishing it, but it's a really sweet romance, well written, and a unique premise. So definitely go out and grab that one.
Fantastic. Well, we're now moving into the young adult portion of the new releases. It is, in fact, our final portion. And the first book is Once a Villain by Vanessa Len. It is YA fantasy published by Allen and Unwin. The heart-stopping finale in the incredible Only a Monster fantasy time travel series takes Joan into the darkest timeline in the monster world as she fights to restore the world she remembers. Perfect for fans of These Violent Delights by Chloe Gong and Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross. That is Once a Villain by Vanessa.
Gorgeous cover too.
Oh, great
Okay.
cover. Amazing.
And the next book is called The Setup Girl by Sasha Vey. Oh, have you got that? You've
I
got it.
do. I've come armed with the YA. I'm holding up too
You
high.
come armed with everything. Well, I'll read it since I've started. The publisher is Allen and Unwin. I was about to say A&U, but I changed my mind halfway through and decided to say the full name. The only worse thing than having a secret crush on the hottest boy in your class? Setting him up with your best friend. Well, that was a silly thing to do. Anyway, a fresh and contemporary romantic comedy for fans of Alice Oseman, Tobias Madden, and Sophie Gonzalez.
Got to say, I think I'm going to start reading this one tonight because I just had a little look at it and I'm like,
It looks very fun.
very, very fun. So the
I
final
think
book
we have an extra one, do we? Yes.
we do. So Drift by Pip Harry. And
I
this is
like
the
that cover.
arts reading. Okay, so I have to declare I was Pip's agent. And so I placed her very first
Ah,
several years ago. And this is a YA verse novel and published by Hachette. And the blurb says, a beautifully written verse novel that will resonate with younger teen readers who are beginning to understand themselves and the changing world they live in. And I think Pip is a great realistic YA writer, and she's won several awards, and she's also written at least one fiction book. So she writes for children across the ages. But yeah, her strength, I think, in YA is just that she can help teenagers feel less alone in their experiences. And Drift being a verse novel will be accessible to some kids who
I,
don't want to read prose, actually.
I don't think I've ever read a verse novel. I know you've mentioned one before a couple of times that you love.
Trying
So
to
yeah,
remember what it was.
I'll have to check it out. It was something to do with a horse.
Oh yes, The Fall on the Wire, also
Yep.
YA verse novel. Yeah, love that. That's actually a very slender piece, The Fall on the Wire,
Mhm.
and that came out a couple of months ago, and that's also wonderful. So that's it for the August new releases. As I said, if you have a new release you'd like to let us know about, please let us know about it. And we'll see
Yes.
you soon.
Thanks everyone. Bye. Happy reading.